Hello, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to know about subject-verb agreement rules. Let us know what is called subject and verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement is the grammatical rule that the verb in a sentence must agree in number with the subject. It means that if the subject is singular, then we use singular verbs soon after the subject, and if the subject is plural, then we use plural verbs. What is the importance of subject and verb agreement? Proper subject-verb agreement is essential or required for clear and effective communication in writing and speech. Let us know some common singular and plural verbs. The singular verbs are is, am, was, has, does, goes, makes. Here does means V1 plus SRES will be singular. Similarly, the plural verbs are, were, have, do, go and make. Make means your V1 form of the verb. Let us know some basic rules. The first rule is a singular subject takes a singular verb. For example, she runs every day. Here she is the singular subject, so it needs the singular verb. Here runs is the singular verb. We know very well that if the subject of any simple present sentence is third person singular number, then we add s or es with the base form of the verb. So here we use s with the word run, so it becomes runs. So she runs every day. Similarly, the dog barks loudly. Here the dog is singular subject, so we use singular verbs barks here. The boy is happy. The boy is third person singular number, which is the subject here, and it needs a singular verb is. So here is the singular verb. The teacher explains the lesson. Here explains is the singular verb, where the teacher is the singular subject. So the singular subject takes a singular verb. Here the subject she, the dog, the boy, the teacher are singular subject. So it needs singular verbs. So we use runs, barks, explain and is are the singular verbs. And the second rule is a plural subject takes a plural verb. They play soccer on the weekends. Here they is the plural subject, so it needs plural verb. So play is the plural verb here. Similarly, the birds are singing. The birds, which are plural subject, and are is the plural verb. The students understand the topic. This sentence is in simple present. We know the form of the construction of the sentence of the simple present is subject plus V1 plus complement or object. Here the students, which the subject is in plural form. Therefore, we use the plural verb. Here understand is the plural verb. So here the subject, they and the birds are plural subject, and play and are the plural verbs. Let us know another rule of subject-verb agreement. If the subject is a compound subject, that means when two subjects are joined by and, it becomes compound subject and it also takes the form of the plural. It needs a plural verb. Let us know in detail with the help of the examples. The cat and the dog are playing together. Here the cat, which is a noun phrase, the dog is another noun phrase, And the cat and the dog are the two subjects joined by the conjunction and. So it becomes a plural subject. Remember, the compound subjects are always plural subject. So the plural subject needs a plural verb. Here are is a plural verb. So the cat and the dog are playing together. This sentence is in present continuous. My brother and sister enjoy hiking. Here, my brother and sister, these two subjects are joined with the conjunction and, so it becomes plural subject. So here the word enjoy is a plural verb. Always remember, if the sentence is in simple present and if we add s or es with the V1 form of the verb, it will be singular. If there is no s or es soon after the V1 form of the verb, it is plural. We should not be confused. Apples and oranges make a healthy snack. Here, apple and oranges is the compound subject. It means the subject is plural. So, the word make, which is in V1 form, is also plural. Here, the plural verb agrees with the plural subject. Similarly, the manager and the assistant were present. Here the manager and the assistant is the compound subject. It means it is in plural form. So, here we use plural verb after the plural subject. The pen and the notebook are on the desk. The pen and the notebook, which is the plural, become the plural subject, are in the plural verb. So, the plural verb agrees with the plural subject. This is called subject and verb agreement. So here, so from these examples it became clear that the cat and the dog, my brother and sister, apples and oranges, the manager and the assistant, the pen and the notebook are in plural. So it needed plural subject. Here are, enjoy, make, were and are the plural verbs. Let us know another rule. Subjects joined by or not. When subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. It means that when you are using or nor, then it must have at least two subjects. For example, either the cats or the dogs are in the yard. If you observe this sentence, the cat, the dog, these two are the subjects. But these two subjects are joined with the conjunction or. The rule is, when the subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. Here, the dog is the nearest subject. So, the verb will agree with the nearest subject. Here, the dogs is in plural forms. Therefore, the subject will be plural. So, here the verb agrees with the dogs, which is nearer. Let us know another example. Neither the teacher nor the students were prepared. Here, the teacher, which is a noun phrase, the student is another noun phrase, and these two noun phrases are joined with the conjunction word nor. Therefore, the verb will agree with the nearest subject. Here, the students is in the plural form, and the subject is nearer to the verb. Therefore, the plural verb should be used here because the students is the plural subject. Neither the manager nor his assistant is available. Here, his assistant is the nearest subject to the verb. Therefore, the verb will be in singular form. So, his assistant is the singular verb. His assistant is the singular subject. So, is the singular verb. Either John or his friends are coming. So, his friends is the nearest subject to the verb. As per rule, when the subjects are joined by or nor, the verb agrees with the nearest subject. So, his friends is the nearest subject which is in plural form. So, the verb will be in plural form. So, his friends needs a plural verb are. Neither the cake nor the cookies are fresh. Here, the verb are agrees with the plural subject cookies. Teach examples show subject verb agreement by matching the verb. Here, what are the verbs you used? Or, where, each with the nearest subject. The dogs, the students, his assistant, his friends, and the cookies. I think it became clear to you all. Let us know the fourth rule, which is indefinite pronoun. If the subject is indefinite pronoun, then how the verb acts. Indefinite pronouns, which are everyone, someone, each, nobody, anybody, everybody, usually takes a singular verb if those pronouns are used as a subject. For example, everyone is welcome to join. Here, the word everyone is a pronoun which is indefinite pronoun. Therefore, we use singular verb. So, the indefinite pronoun which acts as the subject of a particular sentence needs a singular verb. Each of the students has a book. Since this sentence begins with the indefinite pronoun each, it needs a singular verb. Here, has is the singular verb. Someone was knocking on the door. Here, someone, which is the indefinite pronoun, it takes a singular verb was. Anybody is eligible to apply. Nobody knows the answer. So, it became clear that the subject verb agreement with indefinite pronouns ensuring singular verbs. Here, each, has, was, each, and knows of all these five sentences match the singular subjects, which are everyone, each, someone, anybody, nobody. I repeat, if the subject is indefinite pronoun, then we use singular verbs. Let us go through another rule of subject and verb agreement. If the subject of a particular sentence is collective noun, the question is whether we use singular verb or plural verb. Let us discuss. Collective nouns may take either a singular or plural verb depending on the context. The context is important. For example, the team is winning the game. So, when you win the game, if all the players of that particular team has only one goal of winning the game, so they are one directional. So, all are with an unity, with a unifying effort, they can win the game. So, here we can say the team is winning the game. Here is the singular verb used after the singular subject, which is a collective noun. If you say the family have different opinions. There are different members in a family. Father, mother, brother, sister, all are the members of a family. When you are taking a decision, all the members may not agree with a particular decision. They may have different opinions. In that context, we can use plural verb after the collective noun. So the family have different opinions. Here have is the plural form. The committee decides the rule. It means the committee, all the members of the committee have taken one decision. All are agree with the decision, all are agree with the rules. In that case, we use singular verb. So the committee decides the rule. Here, decides is the singular verb. Similarly, the audience is cheering. Means all the audience who are watching or listening, they are in happy mood. So in that case, we use singular verb. Similarly, the jury were divided in their opinions. So, jury means particular justice, particular lawmakers, particular decision makers. They have different types of opinions and they couldn't reach to a conclusion. Therefore, we use plural verbs. So, here, what is the plural verb? I think all of you understand this. So, if the subjects of the particular sentence are titles of books and movies, what kind of verb shall we use? Titles of singular works of art take singular verbs. Remember, titles of singular works. What is The Lord of the Rings is a popular book. Here the Lord of the Rings, which is singular, so it needs a singular verb. Is a singular verb here. The Avengers was released in 2012. Here the Avengers is a particular cinema which refers to singular subject. So the Avengers singular subject, it needs a singular verb. So was is the singular verb. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone has a magical storyline. Here Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is the singular works. So it needs a singular verb. The Great Gatsby is a classical novel. The Great Gatsby is a singular subject. So it needs singular verb. Star Wars is an epic saga. So Star Wars, which is a singular work of art. So which is an epic, which is singular. So it needs singular verb. Let us know another subject verb agreement rule. If the subject and the verb are separated by phrases, then the verb should agree with the main subject, not with a noun or a pronoun in the phrase. Let us know with the examples. The bouquet of flowers is beautiful. Here, flowers is plural, but we shouldn't be confused. We shouldn't use plural because it links with the word bouquet. Means a bundle of flowers is called bouquet. So a bouquet of flower is beautiful. Here the main subject is the bouquet. So we use singular verb. Similarly, the teacher along with the student was excited. Here the teacher, which is a phrase, the students are also phrase, but here the teacher along with the students. So here the main subject is the teacher. Therefore, it needs a singular verb. So was is the singular verb. The book on the table belongs to me. Here, the book with a noun phrase. The table is also noun phrase, but the word on preposition makes it the subject, total complete subject. And here the main subject is the book, not the table. Because you are referring to the book here, particular book is. Where is the book? The book is on the table. So here the noun is singular. Therefore, we use singular verb. Here belongs is the singular verb. Because we have already discussed that if any sentence is in simple present, it must have one verb only. And if you add s or es with the v1 or the base form of the verb, it takes the singular form. Therefore, belongs is the singular form. H, the book on the table belongs to me, is in simple present. The captain of the team is confident. Here the captain is the main subject here, because the team comes secondary, because who is the captain? Leader. So the main subject is the captain, which is singular form here. Therefore, we use singular verb is. Let us discuss another rules of subject and verb agreement. In sentences beginning with there or here, the true subject follows the verb. For example, there is a problem with the system. Though there, which is a demonstrative pronoun, acting as subject here, but the actual or the true subject is a problem. Here, a problem which is in singular form. So, the true subject which is in singular form requires a singular verb. So, here a is, which is a singular verb, agrees with the true subject, a problem, which is a singular subject. Here are your keys. Though it seems here is the subject, but the actual or the true subject is your keys here. Your keys, keys means your plural. Therefore, it needs a plural verb, because the rule says that if the sentence begins with there or here, the true subject follows the verb. If the subject is singular, then the verb will be singular. If the subject is plural, then the verb will be plural. So, keys is the plural verb, plural subject here, true subject here. So, we use plural verb are here. There was an accident on the highway. In the sentence, an accident is the true subject, which is in singular form, so it needs a singular verb. Here is the information you requested. Here, the information, which is always used as singular, it needs a singular verb. So, here the true subject here is the information. So, we use singular verb. There were many questions, which is the true subjects here. We use plural, were here. Let us know another rule of subject and verb agreement. The verb agrees with the noun following of in the fraction or percentage. For example, 50% of the pie has been eaten. Here, 50% we shows the percentage here, and of come after that percentage. It is followed by the noun phrase the pie here. As per rule, the verb must agree with the noun following of in the fraction or percentage. So, here the noun pie. So, here the noun pie is in singular form. Therefore, it needs singular verb. So, the verb has been used soon after the pie. because the phrase, noun phrase by follows the preposition of. One third of the students are absent. Here one third, which shows the fraction. And the students, which is the noun phrase, which is in plural form, is followed by the preposition of. As per rule, the verb agrees with the noun following of in the fraction or percentage. Therefore, here the noun is the students, which is in plural form. So, it needs a plural form. Here, or is the plural form. Half of the cake is gone. Half, we show the fraction. And the cake, which is a noun phrase used after the word of. Therefore, the verb should agree with the noun phrase the cake. Here the cake is singular, so the verb is singular. Is the singular form of the verb. 2/3 of the work is done. 2/3 of the work which is in singular, and it shows the fraction. And the word the work is followed by the preposition of. So the verb will follow the word the work. The work is singular, therefore is the singular verb. 20% of the population is affected. Here the population, which is a noun phrase, followed by, came after the preposition word of. Here one thing, the population, which takes the singular form, so singular verb is affected. Let us know another rule. If the subject of any sentence refers to amounts of money, periods of time, and distances, then singular verb is used soon after it, because these amounts of money, periods of time, and distances refer is considered as a unit. For example, $5 is enough. Here $5 is a unit of money amount, so it should be considered as a singular subject. So singular verb is used here, each. 10 years is a long time. Here 10 years means one, not individual years. It has been taken as a unit. So when the period of time is taken as a unit, it should be considered as a singular subject. Therefore, we use singular verb. So here 10 years is a singular subject, which refers to the period of time, which is a unit, so it needs a singular verb. If the 50 miles is too far to walk, your 50 miles will show the distance, and it is considered as a unit. Therefore, it takes the form of the singular. So it needs a singular verb. So is the singular verb here. $100 is a lot of money. Here $100, which refers to the amount, which is a unit. So we use singular verb soon after the amounts of money. 2 hours is sufficient for the task. Here the noun phrase 2 hours is nothing but the periods of time. Therefore, it should be considered as a unit. Therefore, it should be considered as a singular subject. So, singular verb is used soon after the subject 2 hours. Let us know another rule of subject and verb agreement. If there is none, here none can be used as a singular or plural subject. None can take either a singular or plural verb depending on the context. So context is very important. For example, let us know another rule. If the sentence begins with none, none can be used as singular or plural according to the context. So, if none is considered as a singular subject, we use singular verb. If the none is considered as plural subject, we use plural form. Let us see with the help of the example. None of the students have finished their homework. Here, the students which takes the plural form. So there are many students and no student has finished the homework. Therefore, it should be considered as plural. So we use the word have, which is the plural verb, soon after none of the students. None of the cake was left. Here, the noun phrase the cakes refers to the singular cake. So, we use singular verb here. None of them are available to help. Here, this sentence begins with the word none, and the main subject is them here. Them, which is the plural. Therefore, we use plural verb. None of the books are missing. Here the sentence begins with none, but the head word, or we can say the head subject is the books, which is plural. So we use are here. None of the advice was helpful. Advice is an abstract noun which should be considered as singular. So we use singular verb soon after the abstract noun. So from this we become clear that none can take either a singular or plural form depending on the context. Here these the students, them, books. Let us discuss another rule. Words like some, all, half, most take singular or plural verbs depending on the noun they refer to. For example, some of the money which refers to the amount, which is an unit. So the money will always singular. So here singular verb is used. Some of the cookies are gone. Here the word cookies which is plural. So we use plural verb. Are is the plural verb. Similarly, most of the information is accurate. Here information, the word information should always used as singular. Therefore, it needs a singular verb. And this sentence begins with most. All of the water is gone. We cannot say waters because water is a material noun. So, singular verb is always used after material noun. Half of the participants were late. Here the word participants, which is in plural form. The list of items is or are on the desk. So what will be the answer? Yes? Yeah, the answer is each. The dogs or the cats, each or are responsible for the mess. Choose the right answer. The answer is each. Each of the players excited about the game. Each or are. Now decide. The answer will be each. The committee has or have made its decision. Now go through it and answer this question. The answer will be has. Either the teacher or the principal is or are coming to the event. Now what will be the answer? Because the subject is combined with the word or, because two subjects are combined with the word acting as subject here. The answer will be each. Neither the books nor the pen was or are. Neither the books nor the pen was or were on the table. The answer will be was. One of my friends is or are moving to another city. The answer is each. The team is or are celebrating its victory. The answer is each. The number of applicants has or have increased. The right answer is has. A bouquet of flowers is or are on the table. The answer is each. Mathematics is or are my favorite subject. Answer is each. None of the students has or have finished the text. The answer is have. The news is or are on at 6 o'clock. Is. The jury was or were divided in their opinions. The answer is were. The scissors is or are on the table. Are. Either John or his brother is or are coming to the party. The answer will be are. Neither my friend nor I am is are attending the meeting. What will the right answer? Yes, the answer will be am. Let us do some exercise. $10 each or are not enough to buy that toy. What will the answer? Here the amount of money is mentioned here, which is taken as a unit. Now remember the rules and answer the question. The question is each. Answer is each. The audience clap or claps their hands in appreciation. Clap. Both the book and the pen is or are on the desk. Are. There is or are many questions that need answering. So what will be the answer? Are. The pair of shoes is or are on sale. Is. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Knows. The cattle is or are grazing in the field. Are. The government has or have announced new measures. The answer is have. Neither the teacher nor the students late. Was or were? The answer is were. My family is or are planning a vacation. The answer is is. The police investing. The police is or are investigating the case. The answer is are. All of the cookies was or were eaten. The answer is were. There is or are a lot of people in the room. Are. Thank you very much for listening and watching this video.